Hey, good morning. How you doing? You should be able to see me right about now. Wait, I'm on the other side. I should be on the other side. Yeah. What's happening? How's this awesome Tuesday morning going? Whoops. And that's better. Yeah. कैसे हैं सब लोग? क्या चल रहा है? Oof, atomic structure, huh? We've done few PYQs on this. Have you checked those out already? If you haven't, link here description mein. You can check out all the PYQs that I've done on atomic structure. And generally, there's a link to all playlists, everything I've done over here on my left. I'll give you this PDF, notes, whatever you want to call it, on the Telegram group. Yeah, let's get started right away. What's up? Kaun yahan pe? Hey, Rek, how you doing? How you doing? So, what's the deal with atomic structure? I mean, there's a lot of theory, right? Kafi bhari theory hai. So, what do you want to do right now? Do you want me to go over the theory maybe for 5, 7, 10 minutes and then do questions, or do you want to just do questions? Let me know in the chat. We'll do things either way. Agar theory karne ka man hai, we'll go through things on NCRT because a lot of you don't read the NCRT, and that should be rectified right about now because well JEE तो है एक महीने में नहीं 2 महीने में कितने समय 50 odd days 50 दिन बाकी है. You guys have a counter going, right? You tell me. खैर anyway, so what's your input? What do you think we should do? Yeah, do you want to do some theory and then do questions, or do you want to do questions right away? Anyway, the link right here, this here is the link to the crash course, whatever session I'm doing, yeah, right now on the JEE channel. And this all playlist is all my sessions on the JEE and NEET channels. Maybe some theory from the NEET channel may be helpful to you folks as well. Because anyway, NCRT is NCRT, right? So, what's happening? How was your weekend? And shall we get started or what? This is the plan for all of the JEE stuff that I'm going to do, right? Everything I'm doing. And you are, where are you? You are here. This is where, oh, yellow and green doesn't look very nice, huh? Let's use a different color. You are right here. Okay. We've done both of these so far. This is not a part of the crash course, but हमने anyway Sunday में किया था. So, these dates, approximately, more or less, yeah, we're going to do this. So, how prepared are you for atomic structure? Have you guys read the theory? How confident are you? More than prepared, how confident are you about this whole thing? Small theory, then questions. Okay, sounds good, sounds good. Let's do that then. Let's do that. I like that idea as well. So, but tell me one thing, like, do you find this chapter to be a little bit difficult, or is it easy? I mean, I see this is there in JEE Main as well as, I'm sorry, this is there in chemistry as well as physics, right? So I think it makes sense to do this. Absolutely makes sense to do this chapter, not skip it. Sometimes students feel like skipping some chapters. This is not one of the chapters you should be skipping because it's easy marks on both on both modern physics front and chemistry wala front. Khair, okay, small theory. Let's look at the small theory. Kahan gayi hamari small theory? F11. Ooh, keyboard, come here. All right. So the main idea of theory is ki theek hai, in the first few pages of NCRT, there's a lot of stuff, discover electron and blah 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 blah. It's good to read it mainly because इसमें से कुछ चीजें आ सकती हैं, but some of it is also being removed, right? Rutherford's atomic model, plum pudding model, वो सब हट गया है, ठीक है? खैर, so I think the first thing of importance here is this whole wave nature of electromagnetic radiation, but that you anyway study in physics, so won't spend too much time on that. But this guy right here, this guy is saying that E is equal to hc, or C is equal to nu times lambda. Maybe this is something that you should start with, yeah? It's a little heavy if you're in 11th grade right now, right? If you're in 12th, then you'll be like, yeah, this is straightforward. I know that C is equal to nu lambda. That's no big deal. There's this whole electromagnetic radiation thing happening here. If you're in this atomic structure, one of those weird chapters जो I think 11th में थोड़ा जल्दी पढ़ा देते हैं NCRT में. This should be done a lot later, in my opinion. Because it uses so much physics. It talks about black body radiation, this, that. I mean, दिमाग के बिल्कुल हवा ही उड़ा देता है. But the main idea is that light behaves as a particle as well as a wave. ठीक है? And the first equation that you should know is this E equal to h nu. Okay, that's the first equation here. Well, second is what I've written. The first idea is this right here. Sometimes you could skip this thing, but it's a bit of a risk. What is this? This is the wavelength density radiation relationship for black body and all of that. So some things are theoretical and practically देखते हैं कि ऐसा होता है. Theoretical है ये. This is theoretical. Okay, but really in reality, this is what is happening, and that is weird. Like, why did that happen? That's what scientists were not able to explain. अगर ये theory थोड़ी अजीब लग रही है, please NCRT पढ़ो. It's explained really nicely there. The first thing that you should be thinking about is this photoelectric effect. E is equal to h nu is energy is quantized, right? Photoelectric effect का main idea क्या है कि देखो, photons hit a surface of a metal, eject electrons. Photoelectric effect. One photon, ejects one electron. That is extremely important, and that leads to everything that follows. मतलब देखो, if a photon has enough energy and it strikes a metal, then it will eject an electron. इसका क्या मतलब है? मतलब अगर मैं 3 फोटोन डालूं तो 3 इलेक्ट्रॉन निकलेंगे, 4 डालूं तो 4 निकलेंगे। अगर ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रॉन निकले तो ज्यादा करंट हुआ। सो करंट डिपेंड्स ऑन नंबर ऑफ फोटॉन्स दैट कम इन। ओके, मेक सेंस राइट? जितना जितने फोटोन उतना करंट। बट the energy of the ejected photon that depends on energy of the incident. The energy of the ejected electron depends on the energy of the incident photon. What do I mean? This thing right here. Okay, अगर इसको बढ़ाओगे तो ये बढ़ेगा. That's all I'm saying. So please read all of these. This is the main, what you call it, equation here, and all you've got to do is figure out a few graphs with this as well. We've got one graph, such graph planned for you in the questions that we do. Solve this. This is the most basic क्वेश्चन। अ लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स स्किप पूरा एनसीईआरटी फॉर सम रीजन। उनको लगता है कि मॉड्यूल से कर लेंगे, पीवाईक्यूज कर लेंगे, हो जाएगा लाइफ में। भाई वो सब का बेसिस क्या है? बेसिस एनसीईआरटी। प्लीज सॉल्व एनसीईआरटी इंक्लूडिंग द सॉल्व्ड क्वेश्चंस, बैक ऑफ द बुक क्वेश्चन सब सॉल्व करिए। यू विल गेट क्वेश्चंस डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम देयर। देयर इज अ हाई लाइक्लीहुड। खैर, एनीवे, व्हाट? विराट कोहली, ऑलराइट, दैट्स इंटरेस्टिंग। आई डोंट नो व्हाट टू से अबाउट दैट। टेक व्हाटएवर हेल्प्स यू ब्रो। हे युवराज, हाउ यू डूइंग? Oh, there's Yuvraj, there is Virat. Yeah, पूरी क्रिकेट टीम आ रही है। दैट्स ग्रेट। मे और नॉट occur even if energy photon is more. Oh, is it Yuvraj? How's that? अगर एनर्जी ज्यादा तब भी नहीं होगा। How would that happen? What's your take on that? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, this emission and absorption spectra of hydrogen. Okay, there are two broad ideas, right? Emission and absorption. There's some stuff I've written over here. Okay, कि अगर somehow I've heated up a gas, okay, then वो गर्म गैस emit करती है कुछ sort of some sort of a wavelength. Okay, that is emission. But if I take, you know, some sort of radiation, this is basically radiation, and uske beech mein I get a cold gas, then this absorbs some stuff, and this is an absorption spectra. So this will absorb only in some lights and emit if this will be just right here, right? So you need to know the difference between these two. If you want me to go over this theory, I can. It'll take a little bit of time, but we'll do that another time. Okay? But there's a big difference between emission and absorption. Okay, एक में you will see that only some wavelengths are seen. In the other, you will say that some wavelengths are missing. In absorption, wavelengths will be missing. In emission, you will see only certain wavelengths. Those certain wavelengths are pertaining to जो भी बोर भाई साहब ने बोला था, right? बोर भाई साहब ने बोला था उसी से related है। देखिए, this guy right here is saying wave number is 1.1 10 power 5 times something. Okay, but बोर में क्या होता है? बोर में यही होता है कि RH is 1.1 10 power 7 when you do 1 by lambda right here. ठीक है? So what am I talking about? This expression right here. ठीक है? कहाँ गया? रुकिए, नीचे आइए। Yeah, Rydberg's constant, etc., etc. This is very similar to the energy thing. They're saying 1 by lambda is proportional to 1 by n square. And you know for a fact that E is equal to half mv square, which then leads to z square by n square proportional to z square by n square. इस पे बहुत सवाल आते हैं, हर समय कोई ना कोई सवाल आ ही जाता है। Depending on which what do you call it, session of JEE you will get one question on photoelectric effect, या तो you'll get a question on emission absorption spectra, उसमें आना ही है सवाल, या फिर बोर मॉडल पे आना है। बोर मॉडल पे क्या सवाल है? बोर का आइडिया है कि look, the basics are you've got mvr equal to nh by 2 pi, that's angular momentum is quantized, nh by 2 pi मतलब it's quantized. Okay, मतलब कि it cannot take any values, it takes specific values that are given by this. This is extremely important. These derivations are stupidly important. Why stupidly important? Because इसके basis पे, again, easy marks guys, easy marks. खैर, you take this expression mvr equal to nh by 2 pi, along with that combine it with this concept of, you know, ये वाला expression 1 and 2, इनको combine करो and what you get is the energy वाला expression. What do I mean? This is from electrostatics. कहाँ लिखा है ये? हाँ, electrostatics. Do you know this? Any doubts on this electrostatics वाला business? Z into E is the charge of the nucleus. E is the charge of an electron. They are both attracted. Oppositely charged, they are attracted. So K Q1 Q2 by R square. Now K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. वही same चीज है electrostatics वाली. Yeah, put all that together and you get two expressions and two variables. What are two variables? V and R. These are your two variables. Okay. इन दोनों से आपको V और R की वैल्यू मिल जाती है and energy is simply half mv square. That's it. This is how Bohr derives stuff. This is how Bohr derives stuff. It's clear? Okay, awesome, awesome, good, Soumya, Yuvraj, Rek, सही है. All right, sweet. Collisions. Bring session on coordination. Soumya, definitely. Soumya, maybe you missed that initial part. Just मेरे पीछे है पूरा कि हम लोग कब क्या करेंगे. We'll just get done with the NCERT thing in the next 2-3 minutes, and then we'll go on to the actual session, and I'll tell you about that. Soumya, hold on. All right, sweet. Hey Nidhi, what's up? How you doing? अरे वाह, सुबह सुबह भी आप प्रकट हो गई. That's great. I'm doing these morning sessions because I feel that you guys have some free time, especially 12th grade students. Let's catch you guys jaldi se. ठीक है. So you see here RH in terms of wave number is given 1 by 1 and 10 power minus 7 meter inverse. ठीक है, वो frequency के term में था उधर. And this is the same as the whole emission absorption spectra. वही मैं बोल रहा था, is the same thing right here. Solve these questions and then move on to de Broglie equation. De Broglie, same stuff. इसके साथ another important thing comes into the picture, right? H by P, H by mv, that's lambda. mv क्या है? mv square by 2m, right? Which is kinetic energy. m square v square by 2m basically. So that's kinetic energy is p square by 2m. You get that relationship. Small derivations. Please figure this out on your own. Yeah, Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. Direct formula है, ज़्यादा दिमाग लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है इसमें. And then on to the quantum stuff, right? Bohr guy, he was great, but kind of failed, right? For real life stuff, what we have right now, it works. Bohr model still works for hydrogen-like systems, but उससे अगर आप आगे जाना चाहें, तो you got to look at quantum numbers, right? Quantum numbers talks about the whole NL, ML, and MS. उसमें बहुत सवाल आते हैं. Easy questions. I've done PYQs. Links in the description. You can check those out. The difference between orbits, orbitals, and this is probably the most important part from the point of view of JEE Advanced. Okay, JEE Main में भी इससे सवाल आते हैं, but JEE Advanced से definitely आते हैं. What's the concept of a node? A node is something where there is no electron possible at all. अब node मतलब क्या है? Node मतलब कि जो psi versus r है. Psi is what? Psi versus r is what? Psi is the Schrodinger wave equation. Okay, उसका solution is some value of r. This value, this is basically a solution of Schrodinger wave equation. यहाँ पे लिखा मैंने. Yeah, solution of Schrodinger wave equation. And but psi का कोई physical significance नहीं है. But psi square, this is probability density. Okay, why probability density? Why not probability? Because probability needs to have the volume factor in it. So psi square into 4 by r square, that is probability. मतलब if you add graph number 2 over here and this graph number 1, add them both together, 1 plus 2, that 1 क्यों यहाँ पे क्या है? This 1 is basically कहाँ गया? इधर नहीं, इधर है. This is 1. That is still psi ना? This is 1 which is psi square. Okay. So you add 1 and 2, then you get psi square into dV versus r. अगर ये थोड़ा ज्यादा लग रहा है, again, links है description में, मैंने detail में ये theory की है on one of the PYQ sessions. You can check that out. So you need to understand how these things work. Node का मतलब क्या होता है? और अगर node ज्यादा है, कम है, how do you figure that out? That एक straightforward formula है. All of these are radial functions. Radial nodes कैसे निकालोगे? n minus l minus 1. Angular node अलग चीज है. Angular node is सीधे l. Total nodes is n minus 1. ज्यादा जल्दी हो गया? प्रणाम आयुष, युवराज. I'm great, Ayush. How are you doing? Yeah, but keep it civil, guys. I don't know what you said, but I guess just keep it civil. Yeah. All right. So, shuru kare. There are some things about off-bob. Please don't use this. Do not use this filling wali cheese in that dancey wavy thing. Use the n plus l rule. We'll do questions on n plus l rule as well. n plus l जिसका ज्यादा, वो होता है पहले, वो होता है last में fill, सबसे ज्यादा energy. Lastly, half filled and fully filled are more stable than everything else. Wow, that was a quick revision of everything, huh? Okay, let's start with the session. Do you want this in the आगे के session or do you want to skip this part? Now, let me know. Yeah. How does this work? Do you like this idea of going through NCERT for 10-15 minutes and then doing sessions, or do you want to just do sessions? Let me know, and we'll do whatever you want. Right? I don't have a bias towards one or the other. Just जो बोलो आप लोग हम लोग करेंगे. Where is my screen? Okay, so Soumya, you are asking me coordination कहाँ है? Coordination is on Jan 2. Okay, I'm doing things in the order of NCERT. अगर आपको उससे थोड़ा पहले करना है, please कर लो. I understand you may not want to wait till that, but anyway, if you do, this is there. कभी कर लो, फिर से भी कर लेना. If you want links to all the stuff I'm doing, crash course का link यहाँ पे ऊपर है, और all my playlist का link यहाँ पे. Let's start with the first question. पहला सवाल. Artificial intelligence, very real. Here you go. You like NCERT? Raj has got the pulse of this JEE exam if you like NCERT. So what's the maximum kinetic energy of photoelectrons ejected by light of a certain wavelength from metal is measured as a function of intensity. मतलब I'm plotting kinetic energy versus intensity. Intensity क्या होता है? You know this already. Try this out. यहाँ पे दो ऑप्शन है A और B. यहाँ पे दो और हैं, C और D. Let me tell you what. I'll just draw C and D on the first one. इतना फॉर्मेलिटी काहे करना है? E versus I, right? What is E? क्या था यहाँ पे? C was this. E versus I. This is option C. What is option D? Option D is this. E versus I. बताइए क्या लगता है आपको? What do you think? पर थोड़ी बोरिंग है थियोरी. नहीं करेंगे फिर, सिर्फ सवाल करेंगे. आई एम ओनली हाफ किडिंग. थियोरी बोरिंग तो है, अगर आपने कर लिया तो आपके लिए बोरिंग, अगर नहीं किया तो लाइफ मुश्किल होगी. बट या वी कैन डू ओनली क्वेश्चंस, जैसा ठीक लगे आपको. अगली बार से ओनली क्वेश्चन है. श्योर. मोशन हाइट, व्हाट्स हैपनिंग? सिंपल सा सवाल है, ट्राई करो भाई. कहां गए सब लोग? E is the energy of the photo electron, मतलब kinetic energy इलेक्ट्रॉन की बढ़ रही है, right? That's what y-axis is saying. With that, will the intensity of photo current, will that change? Intensity of photo current. Intensity is dependent on number of electrons that come out. Will number of electrons change with kinetic energy increasing? यही मैं सवाल आपसे पूछ रहा हूं. Or will it not? If it changes, how will it change? If it does not change, it will be a flat line. What do you think? नहीं, हाँ, नहीं. अकेले करने में बोरिंग. अच्छा समझ में आया. रेक इज सेइंग ए. हाइपर व्हाट्सअप. पर जब आप करवाते हो तो मजा आता है. ओके ठीक है रेक. ऑलराइट स्वीट. या बिकॉज आई जस्ट कवर इट इन लाइक 10-15 मिनट्स व्हिच वी शुड स्पेंड 2 आवर्स ऑन. रेक सेज ए. कोई और बोल रहा था बी. अब ए और बी क्यों लिख रहे हैं? लेट्स पुट अ 1 मार्क हियर अगेंस्ट एनीबॉडी एल्स. जल्दी से बताओ. मोशन हाइट सेज ए. इंटरसेप्ट होगा. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस बोल रहा है. ठीक है, कौन सा इंटरसेप्ट? देखो तीनों में इंटरसेप्ट है. अच्छा नहीं, डी वाला मैंने गलत बनाया. डी वुड बी दिस. ये तो बी हो गया. डी इज दिस. डी यहां पे इंटरसेप्ट बोल रहा है, बी यहां पे इंटरसेप्ट बोल रहा है, ई बोल रहा है कि भाई कोई इंटरसेप्ट नहीं है, सीधा फ्लैट लाइन है. मतलब कि दिस डजंट चेंज विद इंटेंसिटी. दिस गाय लाइक हाँ यहां पे भी इंटरसेप्ट नहीं है, जैसा बढ़ता है ई वैसा बढ़ता है आई. मतलब कि अगर 0 आई 0 ई. थिंक अबाउट इट लाइक दिस, राइट? थिंक अबाउट इट लाइक दिस. Whereas I agree with the fact, hold on, option A is right. Option A, option A. Yuvraj also saying option A. Yeah, absolutely right. Why is option A right? देखो, I've just told you that theory पढ़ो, or if you have not sure about this, please read the theory. When you increase the number of electrons, the only way to do that is to increase the number of photons. That does not mean you're increasing the energy of the photoelectrons. To increase the energy of photoelectrons, you have to increase the energy of incident light. H nu equal to H nu naught plus Ke. Okay, what we are asking is Ke changing with number like n H nu, if you want to call it, this number n. It doesn't even come into the picture, right? So kinetic energy of electrons, it does not change. Intensity बढ़ाओ, जितने भी number बढ़ाओ, बस light थोड़ी bright होगी if it's powering something. Yeah, A is the right answer. Shankar, pranam. अगला सवाल. Radiation of wavelength 3000 angstrom falls on a photoelectric surface for which work function is some value. What is the stopping potential for the emitted electron? Rec may have an upper hand on this one. Break time is 12:30. Acha, Nidhi. Wow, man. Respect. Instead of watching mindless shots, you are here on this channel. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Hey, Hyper Rocky, answer to bata. What about this one? Try it out. Straightforward सा सवाल है. Wavelength दिया हुआ है 3000 angstrom. Photoelectric surface पे गिर रहा है. Work function दिया है. What is work function? This is phi, fo, fum. Greek लोग phi बोलते हैं, हम लोग phi बोलते हैं. जो बोलना है बोलो. Work function phi. What is the stopping potential for the emitted electron? Stopping potential कैसे निकालोगे? मतलब देखो, कुछ इलेक्ट्रॉन निकल रहा है. I have given it some incident energy and just enough energy to emit an electron. Not just enough, sorry. I've given it this energy. This is the incident energy. इससे हमको निकलेगा h nu. Okay. और जो इलेक्ट्रॉन निकलता है with some speed, some velocity, I try and slow it down. Like I'm going to put an opposing voltage that will slow the electron down to a stop. What is that voltage? What does this mean? Electron moving in this way. Now, if I put a positive terminal here and negative here, मतलब कि I make electric field this way, electron is like, whoa, it's going to take a U-turn and go back, theoretically speaking. And you put enough of a voltage difference, it will go back all the way. It won't move. That is what I'm trying to find out. So, मोटी बात, put h nu equal to h nu naught. Khatam. That is the stopping potential. But एच न्यू इक्वल टू एच न्यू नॉट या जो भी करोगे उसमें से तुमको पोटेंशियल कहां से आ रहा है? वेयर डज अ पोटेंशियल आइडिया कम फ्रॉम? This is from physics, right? The energy is simply V times E, right? Where it's actually V times Q, but यहाँ पे Q is equal to E. So that's it. You get stopping potential by, तो जो भी energy मिली उसको divided by E. That's it. Rec is saying B, AI is saying, oh, all of you are saying B. युवराज also saying B. सही है भाई. Motion बहुत तेज हो तुम लोग. बढ़िया, बढ़िया, beautiful, excellent. HC by lambda minus work function 4.14 minus 1.6 2.54. बाप रे युवराज. Respect, respect, respect. So I hope you've understood the process. That's what I'm all about, right? The process. You've got lambda here to be some value. जो भी है, doesn't matter. H nu is H nu naught plus Ke. Now I'm saying that the kinetic energy of this should be equal to some stopping potential times E, right? Because that is what I'm going to apply in the opposite direction to stop it. Okay, that is where we are getting this from. So I write this expression like this. Now you see the way I'm doing this math, ये थोड़ा जरूरी है because JEE में टाइम की थोड़ी कमी होती है, right? कमी नहीं होती है, but you can't get lost in calculations. Yeah, be lazy, be smart. Don't do hard donkey work. Do hard work, but not donkey work. How do you get away from the donkey work? ये जो है E, I will just divide everything by E. Okay, so I'm just doing H nu by E. Okay, that is what this is. HC by lambda and E यहाँ पे लिखा है. You'll notice कि मैंने क्यों ये किया, क्योंकि 1.6 EV as it is है. 1.6 EV से E divide करो, it is simply 1.6 volts. So you see the units everywhere are that of voltage. Okay, on the left hand side and the right hand side. This is important. Okay, this simple units and dimensions. After this, everything gets beautifully cancelled out. देखो, ये 3 और 3 चला गया. 1.6 is approximately 4 point something. चलो 4 भी ले लो, तो ठीक है. तो ये 4 minus 1.6 approximately 2.4 आता है. Actually ठीक से करना चाहो तो 2.525 आता है. But even if you scam it, you get around 2.4, and the only answer that is close to that is 2.54. हो गया, खत्म, है ना? So be smart about questions and calculations. JEE will try and help you. But I know आजकल कभी कभी JEE आपको जो है भाई ऐसे अतरंगी सवाल, अतरंगी कैलकुलेशन देता है, you have to sit and calculate. So that's a little hard, but कभी कभी कैंसिल हो जाता है. ठीक है, दिस इज वन ऑफ दोस केस वेयर यू कैन डू अप्रॉक्सिमेशन एंड गेट अवे विद इट. लुक एट द ऑप्शंस एंड फिगर इट आउट. अगर न्यूमेरिकल एंट्री है तब ये सब मत करना. न्यूमेरिकल एंट्री में बिल्कुल नहीं. ओके, ओनली इफ यू हैव ऑप्शंस. ऑलराइट. हे हरे कृष्णा गोलू, व्हाट्स हैपनिंग? शैल वी सॉल्व नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन? स्टार प्रणाम. The ionization enthalpy of hydrogen atom is 1.312 into 10 power 6 joule per mole. Another googly thrown at you. देखो 1.1 कुछ नहीं है into 10 power 7 RH का फैक्टर नहीं, कुछ नहीं, सीधे एनर्जी दे दी है. Enthalpy मतलब कि this is E0. Okay, the energy required to excite the electron in the atom from n equal to 1 to n equal to 2 is what? Very doable. Try it out. I'm talking about it's already at 1. I'm taking it to 2. जल्दी में ये मत करना कि अरे E2 1 ये हो गया, E2 2 हो गया, तो let's give the answer E2 2. I am asking E2 minus E1. थोड़ा सा हिंट दे रहा हूं, जल्दी से करके बताओ उसको कैसे करते हैं. स्टडी भी हो रही है पर हैं, I have no idea what you mean. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. B. Okay, sweet. That's pretty quick. And star. आपने वही शायद जल्दी में किया जो मैं बोल रहा था जल्दी में मत करो. और is that the right answer? हाँ, नहीं स्टार. स्टार मेरे दोस्त, जब मैं बोल रहा था कि ये चीज जल्दी मत करना, आई थिंक आपने वही चीज जल्दी में की है. Look at the question. Read it फिर से. The energy required to excite the electron from 1 to 2. मतलब इलेक्ट्रॉन ऑलरेडी 1 में है, मैं 1 से 2 ले जा रहा हूं. ओके, what you have told me, I think, is the energy of 2. Okay, I think what you are reporting is E2, but I want E2 or E1 minus E2. That is what we want. Okay, 12th के स्टूडेंट्स क्यों नहीं होंगे? जेई तो 12th के स्टूडेंट्स को देना है ना. 11th के भी होंगे, 12th के भी होंगे, दोनों होंगे. निधि सेइंग आंसर इज ए. बढ़िया. क्यों है उनसे पूछो, क्यों है मेरे से क्या पूछ रहे हो? एंड सर्वर फॉर्मेलिटी नहीं यार. आशीष शेखर, इसलिए मेरे नाम में सब जगह आशीष शेखर होता है. सर्वर छोड़ो. लेट्स डू दिस. स्टार, डू यू सी व्हाट वी कुड डू डिफरेंटली? निधि, वो आई बिकम रियली ब्लरी. आई एम गोना फिक्स दैट वेरी क्विकली in 5 4 3 2. There you go. Okay, option A. युवराज also saying A. लगता है A ही होगा आंसर, है ना? निधि also saying A, युवराज also saying A. I'll take their answer for it. I'm pretty sure. Uttam, what do you think? Motionite, bhai, kya hua? Artificial intelligence. That's not important. It's good. Answer क्या है? Yes, right. A. Good approximation, but answer क्या है? Star. Yes, good stuff. So A, ये B वाला option हट गया. A is the right answer. The main deal is just this, guys. It's just 1 by minus 1, 1 by 4. So it's 3 by 4 times this. 3/4 of this is approximately by 10 to 10 power 4, which is 9 to 10 power 5. सही बोला आपने AI, but yeah, you need to go to the answer. Yes, I've fixed my video. Thanks AI. Thanks, I've fixed it. 100% right है. Yeah. वो थोड़ा बहुत बीच में आई थिंक थोड़ा आपको लैग कर रहा है AI, which is why it was a little goes out of focus. Okay, अगला सवाल प्यारे प्यारे सवाल है. Ratio of shortest to longest wavelength in Balmer series is. Now, what is shortest? What is longest? That simple theory जो या तो आपने ध्यान दिया होगा and you know what it is, और you be like यार मैंने ये skip कर दिया, अब इसको कैसे figure out करें? It's one of these two things for sure, right? Either you have done this theory and you know what it is, you'll do this really quickly, or you'll be like, shoot, I know I have an idea so कैसे करना चाहिए, but थोड़ा either way, we'll figure it out. I'll help you either way. That's the goal, right? Try this question out. Ratio of shortest to longest. Shortest wavelength मतलब सबसे ज्यादा एनर्जी. Longest wavelength मतलब सबसे कम एनर्जी. Shortest, longest, shortest, longest. Balmer series क्या है? Lyman, Balmer, Passion, then bracket, then Ford, something like that, right? It must be n equal to 2. Lyman, Balmer, n equal to 2. AI, ठीक है. अच्छा, स्टार, ओके. युवराज, ए. स्टार, बहुत सही है कि आप जल्दी में कर रहे हो, और थोड़ा ध्यान से करो. I am giving you tricky questions. I'll be honest with you. I'm not giving you सीधे साधे सवाल. इसमें tricky क्या है? Theory. क्या theory tricky है? बताता हूं. ये तो स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड है. Balmer series n equal to 2. क्या करना है? ये एक्सप्रेशन यूज करना है. But now this is the most important bit. How do you get lambda max and lambda min? Lambda max and lambda min. So you have fixed this guy here. तो अभी एक्सट्रीम चीजें लो. What is the smallest value of n? Largest value of n. Smallest value of n has to be 3, right? You can't have 1 or 0 because n, this n should be greater than 2, right? That's a given. उसमें वो तो थ्योरी का बेटा. अगर if you don't know why n is greater than 2, please read up Rydberg's equation. कहां से आता है ये सब देख लेना, ठीक है? n has to be greater than 2. That's the minimum number is 3. Okay. And the largest number of n, largest value of n is going to be infinite. Now, if I take this largest number of n, then 1 by lambda is big. You see that? Because it is simply 1 by 4 minus 0, right? And if I do this guy here, this I will get a small value. How will I get a small value? Because 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9, which is smaller than this, right? 1 by 4 minus 0 is obviously bigger than 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. But that's 1 by lambda. मुझे चाहिए lambda. तो lambda यहां पे है सबसे छोटा और lambda यहां पे है सबसे बड़ा. Do you see that? Because of reciprocal stuff, इसलिए थोड़ा जो है दिमाग हिल जाता है. So for lambda max, n is equal to 3. देखो, यही मैं इससे कॉन्फिडेंटली बोल सकता हूं. We have just figured it out also, right? Lambda big और lambda max में n plus 1 होता है. Lambda min will be n equal to infinity. Okay. उसके बाद कैलकुलेट करो. और लास्ट स्टेप ये है कि भाई व्हेन यू आर टेकिंग दिस रेसिप्रोकल स्टफ, ये कैलकुलेशन ध्यान से करो, अदरवाइज आपको गलत आंसर आ जाएगा. एंड व्हाट यू गेट हियर इज 5 by 9. एक्सीलेंट वर्क ऑन फोक्स हु गॉट इट राइट. निधि एंड अच्छा 9 by 5 निधि बोल रही है. नहीं, आपने सही बोला था शुरुआत में. आई थिंक निधि 100% राइट. यू सेड 5 by 9, which is absolutely right. 5 by 9 is the answer. युवराज is saying A. ललित B. देखा आपने हाउ इट शुड बी A. मृदुल ABCD चाहिए. सही है, आपको अल्फाबेट आता है. गुड टू नो. हाउ कैन बी ऑप्शन बी? I like that. Yeah, Yuvraj, that's the most beautiful thing I've heard today. Did you hear what Yuvraj was saying? Yes, right? Yes. Mridul, पेड कोर्स है क्या? आकाश बायजूस है पूरा बड़ा सा, डिस्क्रिप्शन में देखो सारे लिंक्स हैं. I've got a lot of paid courses. You can check those out. आज हम लोग फ्री में बात कर रहे हैं YouTube पे, but absolutely check it out in the description. We've got massive, awesome, crazy courses, Byju's app, etc., etc. Lot of stuff, tests, सब चीजें हैं, and they're the best tests in the market. कुछ no one else even comes close. But ये सब आपको मालूम है. Let's focus on अभी का session. I like what Yuvraj said. I want to talk about that for a minute, or maybe in 30 seconds. सवाल देखो, shortest to longest wavelength है, तो भाई साहब ये तो कैंसिल हो गया, ये तो कैंसिल हो गया. इफ आई एम आस्किंग शॉर्टेस्ट टू लॉन्गेस्ट वेवलेंथ, ऑब्वियसली द नंबर इज गोइंग टू बी लेस देन 1. आंसर हैज टू बी लोअर देन 1. यहीं पे मैं बोल रहा था कि आप थोड़ा ध्यान से चीजें करो. नाउ द 10 सेकंड और 20 सेकंड वे ऑफ डूइंग दिस इज व्हाट. आई डोंट रिमेंबर व्हाट इज लॉन्गेस्ट, आई डोंट रिमेंबर व्हाट इज शॉर्टेस्ट, बट आई नो कि यार इट इज गोइंग टू बी 1/4 डिवाइडेड बाय 1/4 माइनस 1/9. इट इज गोइंग टू बी समथिंग लाइक दैट. यू इसको निकालो, यू गेट सम रेशियो, but then you say कि अच्छा उसका उल्टा रेशियो होगा. That's all. If you are confident about this, right? This is the 30-second way of doing it in the test. मैंने आपको पूरी थियरी बता दी. शॉर्टकट क्या है? What युवराज said. The only options are A or C, और नंबर्स देख के आप तुरंत मार्क करके you can move on. Did you like that idea? Yeah, is that okay, guys? Yeah. आंसर देने में जल्दी कीजिए, जल्दबाजी नहीं. जल्दबाजी में गलतियां बहुत होती हैं. वाह निधि, पोएट्री निधि, पोएट्री. मृदुल, yes, 5 is the answer. अभी है नक्की जरूर. मैक्स अपॉन मिन. यश, ब्यूटिफुल मैन, दैट्स लवली, दैट्स लवली. यश, प्लीज रीड ज़ुंगडाल. दैट्स अ बुक फॉर एपी केमिस्ट्री, राइट? इसको आप पढ़िए एंड यू विल बी गुड. यश, दिस इज फॉर यू, राइट? Check this book out. It's a beautiful book. Everybody who's teaching online will assume that you know things already, right? If what I'm doing helps you, go ahead. But watch my theory sessions. These PYQ sessions सर के ऊपर चले जाएंगे because I'm assuming you know a bit of theory. Watch my theory sessions. Maybe they'll help. Read the book called Zoomdal. If you want to know where my theory sessions are at, let me hold on. कहाँ गए आप? Control X, Control V. Yeah, here are all the stuff I've done so far. All right, let's get back to the session. Let's get back to the session. आगे चला बढ़ा जाए. All good? Good stuff. I like this. I like this Jugalbandi. You guys are also, participating in the tricks and tips. That's awesome. An electron has kinetic energy some value. De Broglie wavelength क्या होगी इसकी? De Broglie wavelength डायरेक्ट है. मैंने बताया था एक, lambda equal to h by p, and also there is some relationship between p and kinetic energy. उन दोनों को यूज करके सॉल्व करो. अभी भाई साहब सॉल्वमेंट्स मेरे लिए हिसाब से जे एडवांस के लिए काफी है. सब लोग बोलेंगे क्लेडन पढ़ो, ये पढ़ो, प्राइस, सॉरी पॉला ब्राइस पढ़ो. But Solomons is beautiful because it explains from first principle. But here's the thing, right, about books. The book is great, but you got to solve a lot of questions in organic. Yeah. And Nitika ji is taking brilliant organic sessions. Please check those out. Isi channel pe. She's been part of Byju since 2019. She's been making amazing app videos. Check her videos out. Yeah. H by root 2mk. Himanshu, I like that formula. But I like it even more if you derive that formula. Remembering formulae, कुछ फॉर्मूले याद करने की जरूरत है, ज्यादातर फॉर्मूले याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है. I'll tell you what I mean very quickly. Yeah, but ठीक है, go ahead, please solve it, Himanshu. It's okay if you remember it. There's nothing wrong in remembering it. मैं सजेस्ट कर रहा हूँ रिमेंबर करने की जरूरत नहीं है. अगर आपको ऑलरेडी याद है तो अच्छा है. अगर आपको डर लगता है तो डर लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. We can do it from first principle within 10-15 seconds. That is what I'm saying. ट्राई करिए, सवाल को ट्राई करिए. स्टार, अरे यार स्टार अभी इतना कॉन्फिडेंटली बोल रहे थे, अभी शायद पे पहुंच गए, अभी तो पक्का बोल रहे थे आप. टिल नाउ यू आर सेइंग पक्का. अगर शायद है ना, उस शायद को आप डाउट को हटा दो. टेक योर टाइम, जल्दी नहीं है. आपको सी लग रहा है, आपने सी बोल दिया, यू चेक, एक बार फिर से अपना आंसर चेक करिए. ओके, एंड टेल मी आंसर जो पक्का आपको लग रहा है. टेक सम मोर टाइम, टाइम का कोई कमी नहीं है. टेक एज मच टाइम एज यू वांट. Raj also saying सी. दो लोग बोल रहे हैं सी. देखते हैं क्या है, देखते हैं. We will see. No pun intended. या इंग्लिश में कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा. ओके, यू वांट टू नो हाउ टू लर्न इंग्लिश. द बेस्ट वे टू लर्न इंग्लिश, मतलब बेस्ट तरीका है अंग्रेजी समझने का, न्यूज़पेपर पढ़िए. अच्छा न्यूज़पेपर, हिंदू है, इंडियन एक्सप्रेस है, पेपर्स पढ़िए. दैट्स हाउ आई लर्न इंग्लिश. एक्चुअली सच बोलो तो आई लर्न इंग्लिश बिकॉज मैं टीवी शोज देखता था बहुत ज्यादा. टीवी शो कॉल लॉस्ट, टीवी शो कॉल फ्रेंड्स, टीनेज म्यूटेंट निंजा टर्टल, ये सब अंग्रेजी में आता था बचपन में. स्मॉल वंडर, स्टार वर्ल्ड यूज्ड टू बी द टीवी चैनल. दैट्स हाउ आई लर्न माय इंग्लिश. बट आप लोग पेपर्स पढ़ सकते हैं, न्यूज़पेपर्स आर रियली गुड वे टू गेट गुड एट इंग्लिश, थोड़ा बहुत सीखने के तो टीवी मूवीज आर बेस्ट। ऑप्शन सी सेज युवराज, से यक, रेक, रदुल, सब लोग बोल रहे हैं ऑप्शन सी, वही होगा आंसर, बट लेट्स सी। P equal mv, right? As I was saying, kinetic energy half mv square. Derive it. It's simply p square 2m. How? How is it p square 2m? mv square into m divided by m. मतलब this is p square by m. And kinetic energy half, तो उसको एक और दो डाल दो. That's all. There's a 10-second way of deriving it. भाई कुछ याद ही नहीं करना है. Once you've done that, write lambda equal to h by p. So p square by 2m is h square by lambda square into 2m. So इसको लिखो, this value is given to you. Then right, अच्छा, lambda is this whole thing. अब इसको कैसे solve करें? This looks really annoying, but it's not. Remember, 9.1 is divisible by 7. Okay, 7 into 13. Basic arithmetic है. ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे 2 into 7 into 1.3 into 2.8. 2.8 कैसे हो जाएगा? It is 0.4 into 7. This will be the whole thing. Let me write it elsewhere. 2 into 1.3 into 7 into 0.4 into 7. There's a reason I'm writing it like this. ये देखो, इसमें 7 आ जाएगा बाहर. 7 आ जाएगा बाहर. Well, erase that. Okay. और ठीक है. Let's just keep it out. 7 हो गया बाहर. Now what is this? 2 into 1.3 into 0.4. This is approximately equal to 1. एक के आसपास ही आता है, right? 1.3 into 0.4 मतलब 4 times this मतलब 5.2. Right? 5.2 into 2 मतलब 1.04 के आसपास. 1. बहुत ही close आता है, right? So that's what I'm trying to say, guys. This is approximately 6.6 by 7. मतलब ये है. But इतने भी करने की जरूरत नहीं है, to be honest. In this question, इतना करने की जरूरत नहीं है. All you've got to do is figure out the exponent, guys. और exponent निकाला तो बहुत simple है, right? As soon as you write this, you should be able to figure कि 34 by 54, मतलब 34/27 is 10 power minus 7. तो या तो 10 power minus 7 या 10 power minus 8 होगा. You can eliminate these two options. You have to just be careful between these two. That's it. ठीक है? The answer is option C. Excellent work. But देखो सवाल क्या पूछ रहा है. In this question, you only have to identify कि ये भाई 10 power, what is it? 10 power 6, 7, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8 क्या है वो फिगर आउट करना है. ओके. वाह युवराज. हाँ, हैरी पॉटर भी मैंने तो यार स्कूल में था, हम लोग लॉर्ड ऑफ द रिंग्स हम लोग स्कूल में गए थे देखने, 9th ग्रेड. हैरी पॉटर ऑल्सो आई सॉ हॉल में, बहुत मजा आया. इट वाज अ गुड चाइल्डहुड, वॉचिंग हैरी पॉटर मूवीज इन द हॉल. खैर, ग्लैड यू गॉट टू वॉच देम. बहुत मजेदार मूवीज हैं. अगला सवाल. Okay, yes, see. In an atom, an electron is moving at the speed of 600 meters per second with an accuracy of 0.005%. Certainty with which the position of the electron can be located. अच्छा, डायरेक्ट है, ये भी डायरेक्ट है, बट इसमें मैंने आपको ऑप्शंस नहीं दिए. आपको देना है मुझे न्यूमेरिकल आंसर. सो टेक योर टाइम. न्यूमेरिकल नंबर्स, राइट? न्यूमेरिकल एंट्री नंबर मुझे बताइए क्या है. What do you think this one is? Delta x into delta p greater than equal to 4 h by 4 pi. Delta p you can write as m delta v. Mass तो नहीं बदल रहा है. We are not doing that. Mass is not changing. This is not mass energy equals, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. Delta x into delta v is greater than equal to h by 4 m pi. 4 pi m. बस हो गया, करो. But delta v क्या है? दिया हुआ है, delta x निकालना है. That's all यार. करो, प्लीज करो. Straight forward, no? Just like one equation, one variable. In chemistry, most things are one equation, one variable, right? बहुत कम जगह 2 वेरिएबल वाली चीज आती है. You should be all right. Let us try this. Hey भवेश, फिर से hi. You were here before. सवाल ट्राई करो. You want me to give you like a starting thingy? Here you go. If this helps. Delta V भी बता सकता हूं मैं, but try करो. Take your time. I'll give you like a minute to solve this. So the pace of these sessions, okay, ज़्यादा जल्दी तो नहीं है ये. This is not too quick, right, for you guys, or too slow. Let me know, yeah, in the comments if you want to change anything. I know a lot of people are watching this not live, which is awesome. It's all right. जब भी आपको टाइम मिले देखो. But you can also give me feedback. It's not like just the folks watching live. It's awesome that the people who are watching live are watching it. The rest of them can also give me feedback in the comments or ping me on ITGCam or something on Telegram or Discord. It works. Bhavesh, absolutely you can. कुछ चीजें आपके सर के ऊपर जाएंगी, because it's a little heavy, this session. More concept wala session is great. You can check it out. See here if let me see what comes next. The weird thing was when I was in grade 9, my chemistry teachers, Lata ma'am, amazing teacher, she taught us quantum numbers. So yeah, I didn't know it was not supposed to be taught there, but we were able to do some of these questions back then. But yeah, what is left of this session is quantum numbers, Bhavesh. So after this question is going to be primarily quantum stuff, and see if you can figure it out. अगर मुश्किल लगता है तो check out the mole concept ones. Yeah, that's on the same playlist. Link है description में. Those will make sense to you. Those are just numbers. You'll be able to figure it out. You do have mole concept, or was that removed from 9th? Anyway, बाकी दोस्त क्या हुआ? ये star. What is that? The अंग्रेजी में वो तो exponents में लिख दिया. But JEE में you can't write that, no? What do you write in JEE में क्या input दोगे आप? You're right, maybe, probably. Exponent form बहुत अच्छा है. JEE में क्या लिखोगे? एक जीरो हटा दिया तो 0.192, 2 जीरो हटा दिया तो 0.0192, 3 जीरो हटा दिया तो 0.00192, 0.00112, right? That's what star is saying. ठीक है, cool. देखते हैं. Can you tell me what did you get delta V as? What is delta V? भवेश इज 10 पावर -4 बता रहे हैं. अच्छा, ठीक है. तो एक्सपोनेंट में थोड़ा आगे पीछे हो रहा है लग रहा है. What did you guys get delta V as? Let's do it step by step. Delta V क्या है? Can you tell me in the comments what is delta V? अच्छे से पढ़ो आर्यन जी. नाइस ज्ञान ब्रो. स्टार has changed their answer. No, same answer बता रहे हैं. ठीक है. Can you guys in the comments tell me what is delta V? It's going to be simply 600 times something. 600 times what? 600 times this divided by 100. That is 3 into 10 power minus 3. Is that what you're getting? 100. ये चला गया. 6 5s are 30. 30 मतलब 3 into 10 power minus 3. Is that what you're getting? Yeah? Star समझ में आ गया. Star has, it's okay. I got it. You don't have to. Arnav, pranam. If you get delta V to be this, delta X is simply this scary looking calculation. इसको भी सिंप्लीफाई कर सकते हैं. I'll show you. कैसे सिंप्लीफाई करोगे? वही सेम कहानी. I have written down pi shamelessly as 22/7. ये जो आपको जो है 9th grade में ट्रिक सिखा देते, write pi 22/7. Do it bro. Do it shamelessly. Why? Because this 7 gets, पिछला ही सवाल मैंने किया था, right? Everything is linked. Cancelled out यहाँ पे 1.3, right? और क्या cancel हो रहा है? 3 becomes 2.2. What else is getting cancelled? Anything else getting cancelled? अरे हाँ यार, देखो 1 और 10 सब हो गया कैंसिल. तो बचा क्या? You get 1 by 13 into 4, which is 52. Do you get 1 by 52? Life हो गई आसान. You get 1 by 52, which is 0.0192 meter. Is that correct? या मैंने कुछ गड़बड़ी की है? देखो 31 plus 3 is 34. तो ये हो गया कैंसिल. तो बचा क्या? 10 into 1.3 is 13. So 13 into 4 is 52. I feel it should be 1 by 52. And that is, if you want, in your terms, is 1.2 and 10 power minus 2. But JEE may you have to write this, right? Because I don't think you can put exponents and stuff in the JEE wala blah blah blah. Star. How is it 0.03? It is 0.003. Star. कहां से देखा ये सवाल बताओ. देखो भाई, you may have seen questions before, but I will change them just to test कि अगर आपको process समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं. I will just change some things here and there. This is one of those things I change. Maybe the common question you see online is this. I put an extra 0 in there. That's all I did. And उससे इसकी certainty कम हो, अगर इसकी accuracy ज़्यादा हो गई, right? This is very accurate. Then this इसकी जो है बढ़ गई जो uncertainty. Do you understand that? Do you understand what I'm saying? By reducing the delta V, delta X will increase. मतलब कि the other question, the whatever, wherever online you've seen that question, maybe उसका आंसर था whatever 10 power minus 3 whatever. इसका आंसर 10 power minus 2 हो गया because I have reduced the delta V of velocity. So delta x will increase by that same time. Same thing, okay? मैंने इसको 1/10 किया, ज्यादा बड़ी इसकी accuracy, उसकी कम हो गई 10 गुना हो गई. That is what I wanted to take away from here. Maybe you've solved this question somewhere else. Maybe you Googled this question right now, you looked at it, look at the solution. No problem. जो भी किया कोई टेंशन नहीं है. But समझो इसका मतलब क्या है. समझ में आ रहा है? Yeah? Yuvraj, it's okay. It's all right. Nearest integer 0. Rec. Nobody is asking on nearest integer. कोई नहीं पूछ रहा है. Rec. Funny guy. नहीं, डेसिमल भी डाल सकते हो ना. नियरेस्ट इंटीजर नहीं डाल रहे हम लोग, डेसिमल डाल सकते हैं. इज दिस ओके? युवराज, इट्स ओके. गलती नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम. स्टार, डू यू फॉलो व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन? ऑलराइट, स्वीट. आई एम इन 11th. आई हैव डन टिल एटॉमिक एंड पीरियोडिक. ओ, यू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. ऑब्वियसली भाई, अरे 25 टाइम है तो यू हैव टाइम. व्हाट आर यू आस्किंग मी? तुम्हारे पास भाई 1.5 साल है. हरिराम भाई साहब, हरिराम, you have time. That's not a question you have to ask anybody online. You have time till 2025 April. 1.5 साल है आपके पास. 1.5 साल से थोड़ा कम. Right? There is no compulsion to do things Jan attempt में. Yeah, एक बात है. Let's take a minute to talk about this. Let's take a minute to talk about this Jan attempt वाली बीमारी. देखिए, जो भी कारण हो, JEE अभी 2 बार है. I'm not for it, not against it. I don't have an opinion on that. What I do have an opinion on is आप लोग, आपको जो कंफर्टेबल लगे आप करिए. आप 10 लोगों की बातों में मत जाइए कि अरे जनवरी अटेम्प्ट ज्यादा आसान है, अप्रैल अटेम्प्ट ज्यादा मुश्किल होगा क्योंकि ज्यादा 12वीं के बच्चे देंगे, स्टूडेंट्स देंगे. जो लोग दूसरी बार दे रहे हैं उनके लिए जैन ज्यादा आसान होगा. यार, तुम्हारा फोकस होना चाहिए लाइफ में, विच इज यू गिव इट योर बेस्ट व्हेन यू फील गुड अबाउट इट. ये जैन अटेम्प्ट, अप्रैल अटेम्प्ट सब मुंह माया है, ठीक है? यू टेक इट व्हेन यू आर कंफर्टेबल. अभी 2 बार देखिए कंफ्यूजन ज्यादा हो रहा है मेरे हिसाब से, राइट? एंड आई कैन सी दैट इन द कमेंट्स हियर एंड जनरली आल्सो पीपल आर लाइक, यू नो, क्रैमिंग जैन में ही सब करेंगे एंड देन दे विल जबरदस्ती अप्रैल वाला भी देंगे. तो 2 बार टेंशन लाइफ में क्यों यार? लाइफ इज नॉट दैट कॉम्प्लिकेटेड. थिंक वन स्टेप एट अ टाइम. चलिए, विल गेट बैक टू आवर सेशन. बट हरिराम, आराम से यार, कीप ट्राइंग. जितना होता है करो. इनफैक्ट इफ यू डू 70 to 80% ऑफ द पोर्शंस and you do it correctly, you are guaranteed a seat in the NITs. IITs में भी होने के chances बहुत ज्यादा है. Actually, IITs में ज्यादा chance है क्योंकि you don't have to do all the portion, right? It's a lower scoring exam than JEE Main, so you can get away with leaving more things in JEE Advanced as compared to JEE Main. चलो अगला सवाल करते हैं. All right. The correct order of increasing energy of atomic orbitals is what? सीधा साधा. विभव, you're most welcome. Star, solve from modules. No, Star, solve from NCERT. मॉड्यूल बहुत प्यारे होते हैं, इंक्लूडिंग आकाश के बहुत अच्छे होते हैं, बट पहले आप करिए एनसीईआरटी, उसके बाद करिए मॉड्यूल्स. नहीं तो फिर लाइफ आपकी होगी मुश्किल. ये मैं लिख के दे दूंगा. नाउ इट्स अप टू यू टू टेक दैट एडवाइस और टू डिच इट. बट एनसीईआरटी इज योर फोकस, शुड बी योर फोकस, irrespective of whether you have 1 month or you have 1 year. What is the correct order of increasing energy for atomic orbitals? स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड वाला सवाल है. तो थोड़ा ज्यादा आसान हो गया क्या? ट्राई करके देखो इसका क्या हो रहा है. आर्यन, yeah, anything, you should be asking yourself that question. Yeah, and I mean that. How confident are you of JEE Advanced? A coaching institute is a supplement. Yeah, it will give you, and all coaching institutes give you all, you know, variety of things. What sets Aakash apart is the kind of support system you get. Sure, you know, you have access to better tech, you have access to the Aakash Byju's app, which is exceptional. It's not there anywhere else. We have great videos. वो सब आपको मालूम है. But if you say it's sufficient or not, that depends on you, right? आप उसको कैसे यूज करोगे? I'm not playing around the bush. I'm not beating around the bush. I'm being very straight with you, right? Whether it is JEE Main or Advanced or NEET or जो भी exam है, at the end, it's all on you. We are here to support you in whatever your endeavor is. And of course, it is sufficient, right? You see कितने रैंक आ रहे हैं, वो सब तो आपको सब मालूम है. उसमें की बात क्या करनी है? आंसर तो बताइए. B, yes, Srinivas, Yuvraj and Hariram. Hariram on fire. सही है. All of you giving me the answer as B. 3 of you. देख, एक बात और बोल देता हूं. मेरे सेशन में ना तुम 4 बार कॉपी पेस्ट करोगे, there is a high likelihood that the 4th time I'll put you in a timeout. Because I read all comments. I'm not one of those guys who ignores things. Which means you're not going to copy paste. Low effort stuff is not tolerated here. Make an effort, guys. लिखो. N plus L is the main idea here. Okay? Now, N plus L value is Q is ज़्यादा, that will have the highest energy. Let's write down the n plus l values right over here. Out of these, इसका है 7, 6, 7 और 6. तो 7 में से you will focus on the one that is the highest energy. The 5D must be the highest. So you remove these two because 5D is the highest and that is there only in these two. और सबसे कम है 5P. अब दोनों में 5P कम है. मतलब you have to figure out between this and this. अरे इसके बीच में तो choice आसान है. 4F should be next, which means B is the answer. आसान सा सवाल, easy marks. Let's move on to the next question. I feel ये वाला और भी आसान है. I think I gave you a few questions where there were a lot of numerical. Then I felt bad for you. Like चलो थोड़ा आसान सवाल दे ही देते हैं. And actually देखा जाए तो क्वांटम वाले सवाल ऐसे ही होते हैं. Direct theory ones. If the electronic structure of oxygen atom is written as 1s2, 2s2 or 2p, and in this way, what does it violate? Hund's rule, Pauli's exclusion principle, both Hund's and Pauli, none of the above. Oof. Theory question, huh? Fahad, good job. Thank you. Yeah, Yuvraj, I would like to say all institutes are good, right? Aakash is a little better than the others. All institutes are good. And I told you why we're better. Because you have BYQs. Nobody has digital stuff anywhere close to BYQs. I'm not being biased just because I've been here for 7 years. And also I've made a lot of stuff here on the digital platform. But as of today, it's true. Maybe tomorrow more people come up with better, good digital offerings. But at this point, there's no comparison only. But it's on you to how to utilize all the facilities given to you. वो तो है ही, सही बोला आपने युवराज. इसका आंसर क्या है? सीधा सा बहुत सिंपल है. ये तो एनसीईआरटी वाला सवाल हो गया. फहद पिछला भी है, ये वाला भी. युवराज ए यस. केमिस्ट्री मार्क्स कम आ रहे हैं. आर्यन यार प्रैक्टिस ही करना पड़ेगा और क्या करें. दैट्स गुड, दैट्स ब्यूटीफुल टू नो यूर अ टॉपर. आर्यन, आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू दिस एंड इफ यू लिसन टू दिस यू विल टॉप केमिस्ट्री टू. रीड बुक्स ब्रो. आर्यन, पहले एनसीईआरटी एंड एनसीईआरटी में जो नहीं समझ में आता है गो टू जूम डाल. एंड अगर इन दोनों में भी कुछ ज्यादा रैंडम लगता है, कम टू अ सेशन एंड यू अटेंड द थ्योरी सेशन. सी दिस राइट नाउ क्रैश कोर्स चल रहा है. इफ यू आर इन 11th, maybe you want theory sessions, there are what you call it some theory sessions, a lot of theory sessions I've done here, you can check those out. But books, boss, because you're telling me you're a topper and it seems like it's frustrating you कि यार you're doing really well in maths and physics and chemistry, you want to do really well as well. Zoom dal, one stop shop for physical chemistry for a JEE advanced exam, Solomons for you know what. Let's move on to the next question. सही बोला आपने सब, easy stuff. Match the following. इस टाइप के सवाल भी आजकल आने लगे काफी, theory type, right? Another easy one, please try it out. गोलू आपके भी book यार. Solve, because the books that I'm talking about, they tell you how to solve questions. Nobody else tells you how to solve questions. They tell you formula. हाँ बेटा ये formula लगाओ तो ये तुमको आंसर मिल जाएगा. But they don't tell you how to think. वो सबसे जरूरी है. Yeah. Maybe if you got a great teacher, they will tell you how to think. But why depend on a teacher? Book. The book is written by somebody who has 40 years experience and not one guy, by 40 people who have 40 years experience. Choose a book, please. And sure, you're most welcome to come here and use everything Aakash Bhai has to offer. But book पढ़िए. इसका आंसर बताइए. फहाद is saying C. बाकी लोग क्या सोचते हैं? Yuvraj also says C. Easy question, right? Let's pick them off one by one. Pick what off? हाँ, सबसे आसान मुझे लग रहा है यार ये 3D10 वाला बिजनेस. 3D10 मतलब फुल्ली फिल्ड, मार्क कर दो. उसके बाद लग रहा है ये वाला, ये हाफ फिल्ड, इसको भी मार्क कर दो. अब इन दोनों मार्क करने के बाद 4B 3A 4B 3A, ये लो भाई, मिल गया आंसर. इट हैज टू बी C. जस्ट विद टू थिंग्स आई फिगर्ड ये दिस इज द आंसर. बट चलो बाकी भी देख ही लेते हैं. ऑर्डर ऑफ एनर्जी ऑर्बिटल, ये तो है n+l रूल या फिर ऑफ बॉ प्रिंसिपल. n+l रूल या ऑफ बॉ प्रिंसिपल. या ओके, तो बचा क्या? इलेक्ट्रॉन ऑफ सेम ऑर्बिटल स्पिन, सेम ऑर्बिटल डिफर इन स्पिन. दिस इज पॉली भाई साहब की दास्तान, राइट? या इजी क्वेश्चन, इजी लेमन स्क्वीजी. अगला सवाल. युवराज को देखो, लुक एट दिस हैक. सेकंड का डी देख के लगा सकते हैं. हाँ बिल्कुल सही बोले आप हरिराम, परफेक्ट, गुड जॉब. दैट्स व्हाट आई एक्सपेक्ट यू टू डू इन जेईई एग्जाम, राइट? तुरंत फिगर आउट करना. देखो देयर टू वेज टू दिस. एक तो लर्निंग, दूसरा टेस्ट. टेस्ट टेकिंग में हैक योर वे, गेट द आंसर कैसे भी. समझते समय प्यार से पढ़ो, बुक से पढ़ो, अच्छे से पढ़ो. द एम वैल्यू नॉट पॉसिबल फॉर अ डबल dumbbell shaped orbital is. Here's another direct theory question. प्लीज ट्राई आउट. व्हाट इज डबल डम्बेल, पहले ये फिगर आउट करना, उसके बाद तो तुम लोग कर लोगे आसान से. बाय द वे, व्हेन आई से एम वैल्यू, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट एम एल, ओके, नॉट एम एस. एम एस स्पिन तो इज सिंपली प्लस हाफ या माइनस हाफ. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट. दिस इज एम एल. ओके, आसान, राइट? +3. Why? Because double dumbbell is F. No, hold on. P D. Sorry, it is D, right? So D में क्या होगा? 1 2 3 4 5. So 0 +1, -1 +1 +2 -1. So +3 will be only in F. Okay. So that is diffused. It's not double dumbbell, etc. etc. ठीक है, एक्सेलेंट वर्क. अगला सवाल. द करेक्ट सेट ऑफ 4 क्वांटम नंबर्स फॉर द वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन ऑफ सीजियम एटम इज. ये भी जेई में आ चुका है, राइट? यस, फहाद, गोलू, रेक, युवराज, सही है. जल्दी से सब लोग नॉकिंग दिस आउट ऑफ द पार्क. एक्सेलेंट. 3 बिकॉज L is 2. यस, हरिराम, बिल्कुल सही पकड़ा आपने. एक्सेलेंट. यस, 100%. रेक, हम हो गए ब्लर, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, आवाज तो साफ आ रही है. What is in the face anyway? Okay, I'm just going to stop messing. I'll fix it. सवाल देखिए आप लोग, चेहरे में क्या रखा है? Deactivate, activate. Should work now. Yeah, bro, it happens. I have a really good camera, but it does not have manual focus. So, anyway, yeah. Let's try this one out. Cesium का क्या चक्कर है? Do you need to know? देखो, the only thing you need to know is cesium is an S block element. If you know that, you will solve it directly. You don't need anything else. You'll be like, अरे यार cesium का क्या करें, cesium का 55, you have to read the whole periodic table. नहीं, कुछ नहीं चाहिए. You need to know कि cesium is krypton +1, 54 +1, whatever. अच्छा ठीक है, you may not even remember कि 54 कौन सी गैस है, but it is some noble gas. It is some noble gas. That's all you need to know. मतलब this is an S block element. That's all, guys. ऐसा ब्लरी. Deactivate, activate. सी, फिर से फहाद बोल रहे हैं बी, डी, गोलू डी. क्या हो रहा है समझ नहीं आ रहा मुझे. कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं सी, कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं डी, कुछ लोग कॉन्फिडेंट कि सी. सीजियम इज फर्स्ट एलिमेंट, एस ऑर्बिटल, L equals to. युवराज, बैंग ऑन टारगेट. व्हाट डिड युवराज से राइट हियर? एन है ये, एल है ये, एम एल है ये, एम एस ये है. तो एम एस कैन बी प्लस हाफ और माइनस हाफ. So it doesn't eliminate anything. छोड़ो. N is 6. This also does not eliminate anything. So we've got to focus किस पे करना है हमको? On ML and L. Order उल्टा लिख देता हूँ, L and ML. Right? So L has to be 0. If L has to be 0, ये दोनों हट गए. Okay. ML also has to be 0 because S में एक ही है यार, तो इसका वैल्यू तो 0 ही होगी, as Yuvraj said perfectly. So this has to be option C and nothing else. ठीक है? Yeah. Oh, it's not krypton, it's xenon. See, even I forget. जो भी है, doesn't matter. Some noble gas. अगला सवाल. C is right. Yes, फहाद, गोलू, युवराज, रेक, बढ़िया. नवीन, PMP. What's up, नवीन? अरे, why are you retracting your message, bro? Welcome to this chemistry session. Thank you for joining in. Assertion. Number of radial and angular nodes for 3D orbital are 0 and 1 respectively. Reason. Number of radial and angular nodes depends on principal quantum number and azimuthal quantum number. Yeah, this is not a neat question. आजकल बहुत सवाल ऐसे आने लगे हैं assertion reason वाले in JEE. So I'm giving you practice of that as well. And ये आप Google करो, आपको नहीं मिलेगा. This is not one of those questions that you can Google and get answers to. Please, so try करो. और दिमाग भी ज्यादा लगाना नहीं है. This is like a straightforward question. C is right. Golu is saying C. Yuvraj is saying D. Rek is saying D. अच्छा. Okay. अच्छा, गोलू पुराने वाले के लिए सी बोल रहे थे. आई थिंक अभी सब लोग डी बोल रहे हैं. युवराज, रेक, फिर से युवराज, एएस मास्टर जी भी बोल रहे हैं डी, गोलू भी बोल रहे हैं डी. डी ही होगा लग रहा है. देखो, रेडियल नोड फॉर 3D इज गोइंग टू बी L equal to 2, राइट? ओके. रेडियल नोड इज, ये क्या है? ये है रेडियल नोड. ठीक है. N - L - 1. N is 3, T 0. तो ये वाला तो है लग रहा है सही. नहीं, अरे ये 0 और 1 लिखा है. अरे नहीं यार, रेडियल नोड तो है 0, बट एंगुलर नोड तो होना चाहिए 2. तो ये हो गया गलत. व्हाट अबाउट द रीजन? नंबर ऑफ रेडियल एंड एंगुलर नोड डिपेंड्स ऑन प्रिंसिपल. हाँ, दिस इज प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर एंड अजीमुथल. या रीजन लुक्स करेक्ट, रीजन लुक्स करेक्ट, दोनों पे डिपेंड करता है. Yes, assertion is wrong. Exactly, Yuvraj. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, absolutely right. Thank you, Hariram, Yuvraj, Rek, Fahad. सही है, बिल्कुल सही है. हुफ, काफी सवाल कर लिए. एक दो और बाकी है बस. I'll let you guys go soon. Don't worry. Actually, दो ही बाकी हैं. Exactly दो बाकी हैं. Which of the following atomic orbitals with one angular node shows three maxima in its radial probability distribution curve? हाँ, उस वाले में जरूरत नहीं थी. You're right. Rek may have seen this question because he attended my NEET session. Yeah. कुछ सवाल को बदलता हूं और कुछ सवाल are very similar to this. And Rek was the only person in fact who attended the NEET session and उसको भी वहां पे भी ये सवाल सही मिला. तो यहां ट्राई करके देखो. Maybe I've changed something from then to here. Yeah. Doable, easy. Which is the following atomic orbitals? One angular node shows three maxima in its radial probability distribution curve. So one angular node मतलब is either this or this. इन दोनों को हटा देते हैं. ठीक है. L equal to 1 मतलब p orbital. That's straightforward. And this maxima radial probability distribution, ये याद नहीं आ रहा है क्या होता है. देखो ऐसे करते हैं. Draw the curve. कितने हैं हमको? 3 maxima. 3 maxima of radial probability distribution curve. Radial probability मतलब कि radial probability मतलब psi square into 4 pi r square versus r, right? So probability versus r will look something like this. 1, 2, 3 and this one decays away. ये वाला decay कर जाता है, right? So इसमें नोड कितने हुए? नोड हुए 2. अगर नोड हुए 2, that's it. That's how I do it. I don't even need this formula. There is some formula कि maximum minus 1 is nodes, but you don't need that formula. देखो मैंने ड्रॉ करके फिगर आउट कर लिया, इसमें 2 नोड्स हैं. That's what I meant by doing things from first principles. Maybe you remember this formula and आपका 10 सेकंड में हो जाता है. Maybe you don't. हो सकता है जेई में यार भूल जाता है आदमी. It's okay. भूल जाओ, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. अगर ये थियोरी मालूम है तो बहुत आसानी से हो जाएगा. There is a reason I've drawn this like this. Okay. वो कारण थियोरी में है. Please check out my जो PYQ वाला सेशन है उसमें मैंने डिटेल में थियोरी बताई है कि why is it that this happens. Now this is basically the radius of the 4p orbital itself. ठीक है. Anyway, so n minus L minus 1 is equal to 2 and n is equal to 4. That's your answer. 4p. Excellent work. Excellent work. Yes, Yuvraj, Fahad, yes, Rek. सही सही सही. Awesome stuff. आखिरी सवाल आज का. If n plus L is equal to 6, total number of orbitals कितने हो सकते हैं? If n plus L is equal to 6. Try this one out. If n plus L is equal to 6, what is the total possible number of orbitals? All right, human, no tension. मैंने समय ऐसा रखा है that it may be inconvenient to some folks, but it's okay. I think it gives you more time during the day. शाम के सेशन में चक्कर ये होता है ना, अगर शाम को देखा तो देखा, नहीं तो रात को देखोगे एंड सुबह लाइक भूल जाते हो उसके बारे में. So I'm doing in the morning, then you have the whole day. अगर सुबह मिस किया तो पूरा दिन है देखने का, आराम से देखना. ठीक है, तभी भी देख सकते हो. ये वाला सवाल ट्राई करो ह्यूमन. दिस इज द लास्ट क्वेश्चन. इजी वन आई फील, बट ट्राई इट आउट. इजी मतलब ठीक है, थोड़ा एफर्ट लगाना पड़ेगा. लिटिल बिट एफर्ट. नॉट एज इजी एज द लास्ट वन. लिटिल बिट ऑफ एफर्ट. ध्यान से. हम क्या पूछ रहे हैं सवाल? टोटल नंबर ऑफ ऑर्बिटल. ऑर्बिटल क्या बला होती है? ऑर्बिटल इज दैट थिंग दैट वी रिप्रेजेंट लाइक दिस, विच कैन हैव 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स. इसको बोलते हैं ऑर्बिटल. I'm not messing with you. I'm just giving you a bit of a hint. Maybe it'll help. Hariram is closer to the answer than the other people. I'm not asking for number of shells. I'm asking for number of orbitals. So, okay, let's assume that what Hariram is saying is correct. If what Hariram is saying is correct, then it is going to be 4. Correct? If what you guys are saying is correct, then it was only 5p. अरे युवराज जियो मेरे लाल. बट द आंसर, युवराज इज क्लोजर टू द आंसर देन द अदर फोक्स. हरिराम थोड़ा ज्यादा आगे चले गए आप. बट ओके 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 ओके. आई एम नॉट आस्किंग नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, आई एम आस्किंग नंबर ऑफ ऑर्बिटल्स. नंबर ऑफ ऑर्बिटल्स 3 हो गए, राइट? 6s, 5d, 4f एंड नॉट 3f ऑब्वियसली, राइट? और इसमें कितने ऑर्बिटल हैं? 6s में है 1, 5p में है 3, 4d में है 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 plus 3 1, 9 है ना? Is that okay guys? ये आप लोग 3 कैसे बोल रहे थे बताइए? अच्छा, आप लोग शेल बोल रहे थे। यू गाइस आर सेइंग सब शेल्स क्या? देखो, लैंग्वेज पढ़ो और लैंग्वेज को परखो। सब शेल होंगे इतने, बट ऑर्बिटल होंगे इतने। करेक्ट? ओके, इट्स गुड। गुड टू एंड ऑन दिस नोट, वेर थोड़ा सा गूगली आ गई आपके सामने। लगा सबको यही होगा, ऑर्बिटल। यस, युवराज, रिस्पेक्ट। Respect, Ruvraj. Yeah, let's give him a bit of a clap, right? Because he was very careful. वो देख रहा था बाकी लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं, and he saw my reaction like कुछ तो गड़बड़ी है इधर. All right, no, everybody, thank you so much. Hariram, Yuvraj, Rek, Golu, you're all amazing. Fahad, yes, lovely students. You've all been here from the start, more or less. Thanks for attending this, and yeah. I'm just gonna end this session एक बार with this instead of the keep learning वाला business. Yeah, this is more important, right? All of this. This is the plan. अगला हम लोग कर रहे हैं solutions day after tomorrow. This is up next. कहाँ गया color? Oops. Next on Thursday. ठीक है? Description में सारे links हैं as always. And if you haven't already subscribed and you're watching this, please यार subscribe. बढ़िया ऐसे session मिलते रहेंगे आपको. ठीक है? Notes will be available on the Telegram group right after this. I'll upload it. Okay. See you all. Have an awesome rest of the Tuesday. I'll see you on Thursday. Bye bye. I'm not saying good night anymore. See you guys. मिलते हैं. Bye.